Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Agent is In. This is episode 58, and today I want to talk about a new tool that we've got called CFBS Convert. So, if you've been running CFEngine for a while, you probably have a monolithic policy set where you've pulled it in from upstream, you've added your custom policy files, you may have modified some of the upstream files. Hopefully, over time, you have stayed up to date with those upstream updates. But sometimes some of those files get missed. And with CFBS, that manages your policy set kind of from a manifest, we can remove a lot of these problems. And we've looked at CFBS Analyze before, and Analyze was kind of a building block to CFBS Convert. So today I wanted to take a look at CFBS Convert. Let me share. Can you see my screen?
I can.
Oh, yeah.
Great. All right. So here I've just got a representative policy set. So we can just go look in here, master files. It's what you would expect to see a CFEngine policy set, right? Here's a def.json. You've got some custom policy files that are added in different places. But we've got the standard stuff in here as well. So we can come down in here quick. I'll just hop over into master files, CFBS, analyze. So if I just analyze this, we can see that it thinks that we're on 324, which I think is what this policy set is. It shows that we've got def.cf, which is from this version, but it has been modified. That's not uncommon. We've got some stray files from old versions of CFEngine where maybe this policy set wasn't perfectly upgraded for purging those files that are no longer part of the framework. And then we've got some files that are custom. And the process to convert this already integrated policy set into a CFBS managed policy set is pretty easy. So one of the things about CFBS Convert is it does have a couple of requirements. So it needs a directory where the only thing in that directory is another directory. And that directory must start with master files, have a hyphen, and then something else. So if I copy this master files here into this CFBS convert directory as master files Acme, there we go. So now I've got a directory where the only thing in the directory is master files dash something. CFBS convert master files Acme. Must be run. Oh, hidden file. Boy, it's picky. All right, here we go. CFBS convert. All right, so it found the policy set with promises.cf in the expected location. It detected 324, and it asked us if we want to continue making a build project based on 324 master files. So I'm just going to take the defaults. Yes. Again, I'm just going to go with example. Take all these defaults. Just going to keep pressing enter. So it says initializing the Git repository. Do we want to take the commit message? Yes, we do. All right. So now we've got an empty project, and it's asking us if we want to use the 324.0 master files, which is what our policy set was. So yes, we'll do that. Wait. Oh, that was editing that thing. Okay. And now it's adding policy files. So it found auto run tag here, but it looks like the auto run feature is not enabled. We found def.json, motd, hello, Acme. So we are just going to take that. And now it's culling out all of those vendored files that have been that have not been managed. So this is again why I made a copy of the master files into this new directory to convert, because it is going to modify those files that were in that directory. So yes, delete unmodified policy files. And project is now functional, can be built, will produce a version of master files 324 with your modifications. The next conversion step is to handle files from other versions of master files. Do you want to continue? I sure do. There are no files from other versions. Oh, that looks like a bug, because it did detect files from other versions. Next step is to handle files which have custom modifications. Yes, I do. Oh, look at this. It found the diff. So here in def.cf, we've modified something. It looks like Frank changed this because Bill said to. So from the default schedule to a different schedule, a 10-minute schedule. Okay. And we've got options. So we can drop these modifications because we don't want them anymore. We can keep that file and we can modify it later, or we can keep a patch file. So I'm going to keep a patch file. Added the patch. Committed. And that's it. The conversion's finished. So from here, we'll take a look. We've got, oops. You'll notice that a bunch of stuff is stripped out. It does not look like everything. It looks like empty directories are left behind because there's lib and services or templates. So there's some things in here that aren't cleaned up yet. Probably some other cleanup that we can do with convert. And in, oops. We can look in here and we can see that it kept the patch file for that controls def modification. And we can take a look at cfbs.json to see what spec we came up with. And so here we have use master files 324. All right. Add our custom policies. And then add our custom patches. So we can do CFBS build. You can see it downloaded the master files for 324. It copied in our custom policy and then did the patching. And then it generated a tarball and produced the master files. If we look in out directory, we've got a tarball and master files. Here's the master files directory. And, well, let's see here. Does it validate? Oh, no. Oh, because there was a broken policy there. Well, that's fine. Unrelated to the conversion process. It's pre-broken policy. Just check update. Okay. That looks good. And we can go ahead and take a look at see, master files. We'll look in controls. And let's see here. Look at def.cf for schedule. Hey, here it is. We've got the same schedule, the same patch from our patch file as before. Great. Let's see here. What else can we do? Go back to here. So that's really as easy as it is to go ahead and convert to CFBS. But the whole reason that you would want to convert to CFBS is so that you can do CFBS update. Look at that. Master files has different build steps from 324 to 327. Do you want to use the new build steps? Yes, I do. Take the commit message, CFBS build, out master files, CFBS analyze. There you go. Upgraded to 327. So, like I said, looks like we got to do a little bit of cleanup on CFBS convert to clean up some of the old version files, but it's that easy. And then you get all the benefits from being able to easily upgrade master files or easily upgrade any of your modules from the build index or your private indexes. And that's pretty much it. Anybody have any questions?
This is great. I remember the docs that we have about upgrading master files definitely have a lengthy, lists of like, these are the 30, 40 modified files. These are the, it's a lot of work to do a git
Yeah,
diff.
well, and it's different in every environment. I mean, not everybody runs upstream master files, right? Some people just pull out the standard lib and run their own different policy sets. And of course, you can use CFBS to manage those as well. I mean, it does do master files, but if you're not using all of master files and you just want to use standard lib, you can use it for that as well to reconstruct your own policy set. The big point of CFBS is to have reproducible policy sets, and that you can pull things in from different places, and when those different places you've pulled things from have updates so that you can get those as well and benefit from them. But yeah, the standard process for managing that monolithic set, it is a fair amount of git diffing. It's not hard once you get used to it, but it's still a lot to do and read. Any other questions?
Yes, I have one.
Yeah.
Your control def with a schedule. I was surprised because what is it an S list?
Yes.
Yes, you have a comma before last and parent. No, sorry, not if you schedule, yes, and
I'm down to here.
wait, stop. It's you have a comma at post min 50. That is okay syntax. I was a bit surprised.
That's totally fine with CFEngine lists. It's not fine for JSON.
Yes and no. No.
But if you have it in your JSON, I think CFEngine will tolerate it. But yeah, it's fine in CFEngine lists, but it's not fine in JSON. So if I were to do, I don't need to do, let's see here, something data, right? Oops. And we'll have a list one like that is not valid. Doesn't show a syntax error here, but yeah, but that's not valid. Not valid JSON. Any other questions? No? All right. Well, like always, we have time after the show to hang out and chit chat about CFEngine stuff, help you with whatever you got going on. So hang out or stop by next time. Thanks again. We'll see you next time for episode 59.